to stop what you're doing and listen.
What is up YouTube, it's Max, I'm back again. I've just done my last trip to Decathlon. Like I said the other day in the video, I need more capacity in my bags. So I've just gone down, I've bought a cover for my big bag that I brought to Paris. And I'm going to use that bag as my top bag on the back of my rack. I think it's another 40 litres worth of capacity, which also has room for my laptop, so I don't have to worry about the rivets on the inside of these bags breaking it. I've got a tent, I've got a sleeping bag, and I've got this handy little thing to chuck up on the front so I can chuck all my wallet and phone in there. When I need to go inside somewhere and I don't want to leave all my valuables sitting out in the bike, I'll just leave, I'll just leave my laptop and my big camera out there. I just want to do a quick shout out to Decathlon for these tents because they're fucking amazing. They're only 20 euros. Decathlon, please sponsor me. And they're big enough for 2 people, so if you're traveling with a friend, they're like. The other thing that I really need to talk about at the moment is money. I have not much of it. The entire trip that I'm on at the moment is kind of ad-libbed. It just kind of happened and, no planning. I bought the tickets, I'm over here now, I've just got to kind of sort it out as I go. Since I landed, I've only checked my bank account once, and that was about an hour and a half ago, and I've realized that I don't have that much money. Of course, I want to save a little bit of money to get the airplane home, and I also want to have a little bit of money when I get home as well, and I've also got stupid interest-free purchases that I need to pay off as well. And they're actually being paid off while I'm over here, so I should probably factor that into the budget a little bit. Money is the reason that traditional travel doesn't ever last that long. It's because you're always spending money on hotels and shit like that. It's just super expensive. And like when you're on a bike, you get this whole other level of liberty where you get to sleep in bushes and get smelly every day and not have to worry about showering. Well, I mean, you still worry, but you can get away without paying for accommodation a lot of the time, and food is cheap because you're not eating at a restaurant all the time. And you know what's cheaper than cycling from cycling across the country? There's no petrol. Your only petrol is your food. You're going to be eating food anyway. Maybe you want a higher intake of food, but why not get fit while you're doing it, kind of thing, as opposed to driving and just being a slob. Not calling people that drive slobs. Maybe I am. But you should try, cycle touring. At less money than I realized, but instead of trying to beg, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of turn it into a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature. I'm not going to beg, I'm just going to personify all the bad thoughts that you have when you're trying to travel cheaply. So I've got this guy right here. Sup? Who are you? I'm going to spend all your money on hotels. No. McDonald's? No. Electronics? No. Beer? Maybe occasionally. Okay, fuck off now, I'm doing a video. Okay, thank you, bye. I'm just gonna pull my laptop into frame and do oh fuck. So I'm just gonna do a couple of calculations based on the amount of money that I know that I have and that I want to be able to have by the end of the entire trip. So if I give myself, let's just trial some numbers. If I give myself 2,000 New Zealand dollars for 3 months, there's 13 weeks between the start of June and the end of August. Divide that by 7, €12.95. That was actually more than I thought it was going to be. I think I could do it cheaper than $2,000. Let's try another number. If I'm doing 1,500 New Zealand dollars over the course of 3 months, which is $500 a month, which that's not bad, is it? Why isn't everyone just living on their bikes? Why do people pay rent? It's weird. €10.26 a day. Not bad at all. So I'm gonna do it. €10 a day is my budget. That's what I'm gonna spend. I think my maths are wrong because that seems almost too easy, especially when you're not paying for accommodation, you're paying for food or anything like that. So I'm probably gonna be doing more of this and a little less of this, even though I did eat this a lot during my first trip and I lost a lot of weight as well, kind of unhealthy. I'm gonna be doing more of this, I'm gonna be doing more of this, and I'm definitely gonna be doing less of this because last time I did that my bike got stolen. And probably also by default a little bit less of this as well, which I'm sure everyone's really stoked about because I've done, my longest I've gone is 11 days and I got straight into an airplane and I'm pretty sure everyone hated me, but I was asleep, so I don't care. And then whatever I don't spend, I'll roll over into like savings. I'll have like an emergency fund for if I pop a tire or something like that. And then maybe occasionally.
3 words for you. Treat yourself.
So this is my commitment. I'm going to record everything that I do. I'm going to record everything that I spend. I'm going to put it all up here so that everyone can see it. And then hopefully, I can prove to people that it's possible to do this really, really cheaply and in turn save myself a bit of money so that when I get back home I can pursue some projects that I've already started having ideas about. So thanks for joining me. I think I meant to do like an outro. And remember, of course, to smash that like button, subscribe, and all that other shit that YouTubers tell people to do. So